What's going on, everyone? It is your guy, Pat Bernard. Wait, it's not ready. It's not. And dummy me. Wait, where am I at here? Oh, there I am. What's going on? What's going on, everyone? It's your boy, Pat Bernard, aka the Gobbler, aka Pat from Ambler. What's happening? Well, guys, the Phillies get shut out again, and it's not again, but I mean, just when you thought they were going to pick up W and from yesterday, it just doesn't pan out. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to feel with today. What, 8, 9 guys left on base and left on in scoring position? We don't take advantage of that? Come on, man. I mean, that's heartfelt, heartbreaking. The Phillies could have had this game won. Could have had this game won. But for some reason, they didn't do it. They left 9 guys in scoring position and didn't capitalize on any of it. You can't do that. You have to start winning these games. And I know, listen, I know I'm going crazy. But it's oh man, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough when you see a loss. Oh man, I'm heartbroken. I am heartbroken after this loss. It just this game wasn't for the running. I mean, I know, like I said, Hart starts out Wheeler on base. He gets 3 Ks going. It's kind of pitch and duel, but he gives up the one homer to Mr. Gordon right down the middle, and boom, that's what would really kind of change the momentum a little bit for the Cardinals. And we all know this Cardinals team can be a pain in our side. And we're getting a couple quick comments right now. We got my man Star Wars checking. What's up, buddy? He goes, Phillies are bad today. Yeah, a lot of double play balls. Yeah, I agree. It's yeah, and here's a quick another thing. Star Wars is saying Trey did good. Trey did all right. Cassie did good. Cassie, again, that's what happens when you're at the bat. When you go to the bat cages before game time, you start producing a little bit. So before I go any further, though, I want to get into the great sponsors here on Edge of Philly Sports. So let me get into that right off the top of the key, so I can be with you guys for a while. So right off the bat, guys, again, listen, I had a lot of fun this past Sunday morning with my own entire crew, Matty B, Mike, Al. I had a lot of fun. If you guys had a chance to swing by, I'm glad that you did. But if you guys want to hang out with us again, well, guess what? Check this out. Mother's Day weekend. That's Saturday at 2:30. We will be back at it again. Same spot. Streetlight Kitchen Bar, 5400 Ferne Blvd, Drexel Hill, PA 19026 at the Holiday Inn. Man, it was a good time, guys. If you have a chance to go out there and hang out with you can hang out with me, Al, Mike, Matty B. We're going to be in the house. We love, and my man Sal, the newest member to the crew, my man Sal. Like I said, we just had a lot of fun. But guys, listen, we also have other great sponsors as well. But yes, this is the newest sponsor to Edge of Philly Sports. So guys, come on out and hang out with us. Hang out, great food. They got great specials going on over there at the Streetlight Bar. It's always a lot of fun. So guys, I highly recommend you guys go check that out as well. Just racking up. And of course, guys, we're talking Phillies. And what better way this summer? Philly Sports Trips is going to be hooking up. You got the trip to Wrigley Field this summer, for July 4th weekend. You got a trip to Baltimore for around Father's Day. I think and then you're going to Fenway Park June 15th through June 17th. Again, guys, it's going down. It is going down. Of course, guys, that's like I said, that's our guys Philly sports trips. Guys, get linked up to them today. My man Vinny is the engineer. He's the captain of Philly sports trips. Hit them up today. Let them know the Edge of Philly Sports sent you. Of course, guys, you have David R. Cherry, Esquire, working compensation, motor vehicle accident, personal injury, criminal law. Hit my man David R. Cherry, Esquire today, 610-565-0300. And of course, guys, my guy, Dolan's Bar. Go down there. You never know who's going to walk through the door. Some legendary Phillies fan. And listen, right off the top of the bat, check this new ad out that just came through. Wiffle Ball Mania. That's right. Look who's on advertised there. That's right. The Cruckster, John Kruk, Mickey Morandini will be in the house. Guys, this is a great event, May 25th. Save the date as a program. Come hang out with, some of these great Phillies legends. And of course, guys, right here. Again, guys want to go to a Phillies event or whatever, or it could be sports, concerts, theater, whatever you need. Great prices, no hidden fees. Sherry Ticket Town. Use the promo code 10% off by using that promo code EOP10. Sports, concerts, and theaters, like I mentioned. Go to www.sherrytickettown.com. Family operated, owned since 1946. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit more about the game here. Again, some of the key moments. Again, I can't fathom enough of the struggling within scoring position. It's mind-boggling. It's really the key of the game. And I'm gonna get a lot of these comments here because I see my man Star Wars checking in, and he's bringing some good content. That sucked for JT. Yeah, and it starts. Let's talk about it. That's one of the key moments of the game. JT taking a pitch right to the throat, which would get him out of the game. So I pray that he's okay. And it was bad. I mean, he took right on the choppers. So left K's really. Weir wasn't awful out hitting him. Yeah, I was surprised. Topper had him in this long. He had him for 7 innings. I mean, he did. I mean, he kind of held his own. I was really surprised that Wheeler, like I said, usually Topper goes 5 top, but he let Wheeler go over close to 100 pitches. It was over 100 pitches. I was very shocked to see that. So again, guys, just like I said, that was a key moment too. Wheeler being in there, battling, standing on his own, not dancing on his own, but he was battling and really had a nice solid performance again. But the offense didn't need it. The offense struggled tonight. I was hoping for another win, and I didn't get it, unfortunately. But again, you can't be pooping in bed like this, man. Yeah, the Phillies need to be better. They need to be better on offense. Jeff checking is on most teams, Wheeler would be 3-0 with 3 double plays. Yeah, I totally agree, Jeff. Potential, right? He wasn't bad again. And unfortunately, the I guess the clutch time you want to say would be best. Like I said, when those guys had time to step up when guys are in scoring position, and they crumbled today. It was bad. Tomorrow could be a bar burner with Nolan and Linton. Yeah, that's going to be a good pitch matchup, Jeff. That's going to be a slobber knocker, as my man Jim Ross would like to say. But yeah, like I said, the some aggressive bats. Nick Cassie has some aggressive bats, but after that, and again, the offense just could have been a lot better. Um, I know they made the batting change for what's that? Uh, Muirfield. Muirfield will come in late in the game for substitute Rojas out there. Rojas could he only really had one at bat, but um, he didn't see much offense either. I mean, he had a K, and then, like I said, most of the team just. I mean, they. So Muirfield though he comes out. First pitch he sees, he hits a nice little pop up. Then Muirfield goes for it again. He strikes out, and then strikes out a bad pitch, strikes outside the zone, and that was the majority again. Some of the issues that were going on with the Phillies with some of the bad pitching. Again, I want to run down the numbers for you. Schwarber with 1K. He was had one walk and had a strikeout. Harper 3Ks tonight. 3Ks. 4 times at the plate with 3Ks. Not good. Remuto had 3Ks. Garrett's had a K, So again, a lot of these guys came to the plate and not swinging the bat well. You only had 8 hits throughout the night. 8. 2 from Cassie, 2 from Brandon Marsh. Brandon Marsh, I will say, if you're looking positively, he's been seeing the ball a lot better. He's making great contact. Making great contact. He's reading the ball where he wants to go. He's looking solid. Bryson Stott looks good. Alec Bohm, like I said, Trey Turner was mentioned. He played better. He had 2 hits and a walk. So, and Paul Goldschmidt, though, if you look at the St. Louis side of things, he was struggling too. He had 3 Ks. It's just, like I said, the Phillies could have won this game. And I'm going to circle back to what the main problem was. They leaving guys in scoring position. And you can't do that. You can't leave 8 and 9 guys in scoring position and not capitalize on it. You just can't. You're not going to win many ball games. You got to play better. You got to play better. Alice Rogers checking into the program. He goes, Phillies were looking at a lot of pitches tonight. My man, Dave Yarnell checking into the program. What up, buddy? He goes, my question is, why did they leave Wheeler in there over being over 100 pitches? You know what? Dave, I just asked that question. Why was Wheeler in there so long? Topper usually never goes that long. Never. Star Wars checking is Bryce needs to get back on. Needs to start going on track. Needs to start going on track. Yeah, he'll get Bryce Harper though. You can't ever count out Bryce Harper. Star Wars, you just can't count out Bryce Harper. He'll be back on track, brother. He'll be back on track. He'll come back around. James, what's up, buddy? He goes, this team makes me sick. Now, why does this team make you sick? You tell me why. It's early. Relax. This team showed you over the weekend they can play good baseball. And the arms weren't bad tonight. Well, there was only 2 pitchers, but still. It wasn't bad. But my main observation of this game, like I said, it's just the lack of scoring getting guys in scoring position. You have guys in scoring position and didn't capitalize on the opportunity. You didn't. Wow. Jameson saying it's early, but it's streaky. When the bats die in October, I'll be ill again. So, Jameson, I'm going to ask you a question, buddy. What would you do right now with this ball club? I mean, what? I mean, what do you want to trade away the world? You can't do that. I mean, they ran it back with the same team that they had last year, and yeah, listen, and it's been streaky. It's been streaky in this early going. I get it. They face the Nationals, and everyone's going to say, "Well, it's the Nationals. 9 kids on my streak can beat the Nationals." I hear all that, but this team is going to get back on track. I can guarantee it. And if not, they're going to Dave Dombrowski will have to make some, and like I said, it's right now no one's getting hot at the plate, other than you're getting consistency bats from Marsh, Cassidy, and that's what this team needs. Probably more time at the bat, more time at the plate. Dave's asking, Sonny Gray pitched well for the Cards. Yeah, he had 5 Ks today, Dave. I think he bounced off out a couple of gems, and I think he did fine today, Dave. I'll hire a shaman and make everyone on this. Oh, no. All right. So I hear you. I hear you. I hired a shaman and make everyone on the team on DMT. All right. Well, listen, Jameson, just relax, bud. It's until the weather starts cracking just a little bit more, and you're going to get better team. You're going to get more better plays. Star Wars checking is if you think our uniforms take a look at the Padres uniforms, yeah, right now I could care less about the uniforms. It only like Steve. I'm not here to knock you, but I mean, I think they made a trip to the Crayola factory, start scribbling on paper, and said this is a good idea. They're just going to run with it, and I think it's horrible. I think it's hideous. And again, what does these colors really have to do with the Phils? I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. But you know what, guys? Let's go. Let me go. Like I said, let me go around the league a little bit and give you guys my take on some scores. So, all right, guys, it is that time where I go. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. I think we got it hooked up here. I'm sorry. Again, I'm kind of out of the loop here. Spent a couple of weeks out here in Harrisburg, but let's go. Let's go around the bases. All right, guys, that was our segment. Let's go around the horn. All right, guys, top of the 8th, you have the Diamondbacks winning right now 3-2 over the Rockies. Tampa Bay winning 4-2 over the Angels right now, bottom of the 4th. You have the Diamondbacks out there in San Fran, top of the 5th, where the Nationals are winning 3-1. You have the Cubbies and the Padres, bottom of the second, bottom of third, 0-0. And then, of course, the games that wrapped up with the final, the Detroit Tigers beating the Pittsburgh Pirates 5-3. The Baltimore Orioles winning 7-1 over the Boston Red Sox. You have the Chicago White Sox winning 7-5 over the Cleveland Guardians. You have the Milwaukee Brewers winning 9-5 over the Reds. You have the Yanks beating up on the sloppy Marlins Marlins with a 1-11 record. Oh, yeah, yeah. They're two. Uh, they stink at home. They stink. They just stink overall. Period. 1-11. Unreal. Versus a tough Yankees team, and the Yankees win 3-2 over Marlins. The Blue Jays winning 5-3 over the Mariners. The Braves winning 6-5 over the New York Mets. The Kansas City Royals winning 4-3 over the Astros. The Dodgers winning 6-3 over the Twins. And the Oakland A's winning 4-3 over the world champions. Wow. And of course, the Phillies losing 3-0. So the Phillies get shut out. Great. Terrific. Wonderful. And that would be it for your Fighting Phil. So again, a lot of things that happen as far as the scoreboard. And like I said, my Broad Street, let me get into my Broad Street line. Before I do that, let me get into some of these comments because I see the comments, and man, you guys are doing it, and I appreciate you guys chiming in with me and hanging out with me for a little while. Star Wars checking his 20th anniversary season in May. Many are recalling their own favorite moments in Cincinnati Park. Wow, 20 years already. 20 years already since Cincinnati Park's been around. And it's funny because I was in high school, getting ready to graduate high school. And wow, remember I made a couple trips out there. Beautiful park, though. It's tiny. It's meant for hitters. But, man, it's still a beautiful park. Phillies will be back. Warmer weather is around the corner. I told you. Right. Hitting season is not even here yet. You need to pump our behinds. The Braves have a second or more runs in every game they played so far. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. The Braves have scored 5 or more runs in everything they played so far. Listen, Jameson, I'm going to school you. You should know this. We all know about the Braves in the regular season. They're a good team in the regular season. They're good. What happens postseason? They're out of fuel. They're out of fuel. Great. They could be regular season champions all they want. I don't care. It's not going to make us or break us because when it comes postseason time, they're out of fuel. They're always out of fuel. Look at the last time, 2 years straight, we handled business with the Braves, who on paper are supposed to be head and shoulders better than us. Brandon Russell checking in is Rojas' defense worth his terrible hitting? Come on, man. And at some point, he's going to come around. He had 3 hits yesterday. He's going to come around, Brandon. We know what he could do in the field. We know he has a base running. We know he's got speed. We know he's got length and height. Relax. The hits will come around for that kid. Stay positive. Every Braves loss is only by every Braves loss. It's only been by 1 run. Okay, Jameson, are we? Listen, I appreciate you, brother. It's okay. Let them be regular season champions. That's what they're good for. 2 years straight, they've run this division. 2 years. And what do they have to show for it? Remember 2 years we made it to the wild card round, and 1 year 2 years ago we weren't technically to people we weren't supposed to be there. It was the bogus playoff spot. bogus or not, we can handle business here and in ATL. So come on, man. But it's okay. Listen, I get your concerns. I really do. It's early. It's really early. All right, let me go to my Broad Street line right now. My takeaway from the game in the current series is just the bats need to be better. Obviously, that's no brainer. It's not hard. It's not. And right now, it's just the key moment in today's game. The turning point was, believe it or not, it's like I said, Wheeler did fine today, but after he gave up that one run, that one hit, it was like the turning point. And Wheeler had some great stuff today. His pitching rotation was nice. The curveball, he had the curve, he had the four seam fastball. The four seam fastball is what got him caught up. But I think again the sinkers, they were nice. Just working the batters again. It's just a shame we just had no runs to make up for it. That to me was, you want to talk about the turn point. Unfortunately, it just didn't pan out the way we wanted. So I guess 64 degrees in St. Louis isn't warm enough for them to put runs on the board. Are you kidding me, Mr. Rogers? Seriously. Wow, Dave. That's what I like to hear. Let's get the rubber match tomorrow. And Dave, right? Hey, listen, I hear you. 64 degrees. Listen, and it's really no excuse. Listen, but they won. They took 2 out of DC. They won yesterday. Let's take the rubber match, like Jameson said. Let's win it. Let's go handle business. It's we should definitely just be concerned. Again, this is a shutout's not good, but we've had this concern since the beginning of the season. I know it's still early, and I'm telling everyone to relax, but that's something they got to clean up is not scoring with guys in scoring position. I mean, I've seen Kyle Schwarber come to the plate with bases loaded and strike out. And you strike out. Bases loaded. And that was the one that kind of, washed it all away. It's got to be better, and we got to clean it up now. Yeah, Jameson, I forgot all about that. Hold on, let me bring that back. Oh, Star Wars got good pitching. Yeah, we know. Yeah, Star Wars, you're absolutely right. The Phillies did waste good pitching. Jameson also said, the game might not happen tomorrow. Hopefully the weather holds up. That's the problem. And I got to get the radar. I haven't checked on the radar as far as St. Louis. I mean, I don't know what time they'll be getting rain in. So, but yeah, like I said, we'll see what happens, guys. I want definitely to thank you guys for tuning in with me. Your guy Pat Bernard. Again, tomorrow night, the Phillies will be back on. Tomorrow afternoon, I'm sorry. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock, the Phillies will be back. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Like I said, you had Wheeler, like Steve said, Wheeler gave you everything he could, and we made no ground. And this game again was very winnable for the Fighting Phils. And not scoring with guys in winning position, in scoring position hurts. Hurts. But listen, guys, I want to thank you so much for tuning in with me, and I'll be back with you soon. I am back on, I believe, I'll be back on with the Clear the Ice on Thursday night. So, all right, guys, have a good one. I'll catch you guys later.